Marie Curie, a phenomenal woman in the fields science, math, and chemistry. She was the first female professor at Sorbonne University and the first woman to win a Nobel Prize and the only person ever awarded a Nobel Prize in 2 sciences.
Marie Curie was born in Poland when the country was still under Russian control. She grew up in a family of educators with her father who was a physics and math teacher. She showed brilliance from a young age, but she wasn't allowed to attend university because she was a woman. So, she joined an underground school called the Floating University, where Polish youth secretly studied forbidden subjects. There, she worked as a governess and tutor, saved money, and moved to Paris to study at Sorbonne, a university in Paris, where she faced poverty and hunger. She survived largely on bread and tea, but also discovered her lifelong love for science and love for Pierre Curie, who shared his lab and heart with her.
Curie and her husband, Pierre Curie, conducted experiments on uranium compounds and discovered that radiation came from the atom itself, which led to the concept of radioactivity. Throughout their study, they discovered 2 new elements, polonium and radium, and also developed methods to isolate radioactive isotopes. These discoveries completely changed how scientists understood atoms and paved the way for X-rays, cancer treatments, and nuclear energy. But more on that later.
She managed to get 2 Nobel Prizes and was the first woman to ever do so. In 1903, she received a Nobel Prize in Physics. This achievement was shared with her husband, Pierre Curie, and Henry Becquerel, for studies on radiation phenomena. In 1911, she received a Nobel Prize in Chemistry for the discovery of radium and polonium, and advancing chemical isolation and techniques.
Marie Curie didn't just do science, she changed it. Her discoveries laid the foundation for modern physics, chemistry, and medicine.
Her discoveries opened the door to nuclear physics, atomic energy, and even our understanding of the universe's structure.
Her research made radiation therapy possible. That's a treatment used in hospitals today to fight cancer. She also helped develop mobile X-ray units during World War I, saving countless soldiers by helping doctors locate bullets and fractures quickly. Basically, if you've ever had an X-ray, CT scan, or radiation treatment, you've felt Curie's influence.
Marie Curie proved that women could stand shoulder to shoulder with men in a world of science, a world that during her time often told them to stay out. Her success showed that intelligence had no gender and that women, too, could revolutionize science, inspire generations, and light the path for those who came after her. She became a role model for generations of female scientists, doctors, and engineers.
She proved that women could not only participate in science, they could lead it.
Did you know that because she worked so closely with radioactive materials before safety precautions existed, her old lab notes, clothes, and even her cookbooks are still radioactive today?
Marie and Pierre Curie could have been millionaires from radium production, but they refused to patent their work, believing scientific discovery should belong to everyone.
She was a war hero too. During World War I, she invented mobile X-ray units called Little Curie and personally trained nurses and doctors to use them. These X-ray helped locate injuries in soldiers and saving thousands of lives.
Marie Curie died from radium. Her long exposure to radiation caused aplastic anemia, which took her life in 1934. Marie Curie now resides buried in the Pantheon in Paris for her own achievements, not because of her husband's fame. There she is, resting among France's greatest minds.
You can pay her a visit, but don't get too close because she's still radioactive until today.
We hope you enjoy learning about the life of Marie Curie. May her story remind us that curiosity can change the world, and that even the smallest spark of determination can shine brighter than any element ever discovered.